last time I filmed one of these was. Don't mind me, it sounds like I'm opening a Bud Light, but I'm not. I'm opening a Dasani Sparkling Strawberry Guava. Not sponsored, by the way. Although, call me Dasani. So, how are you guys? Today we're going to do a Get Ready With Me, and it's going to be using mostly new products, just stuff that I'm like, why have you been in my studio for so long and not been touched? So we're going to use stuff from, hopefully stuff from the Sweet Peach collection from Too Faced, some My Little Pony ColourPop stuff, their concealers. I actually just got their concealers. I mean, they've been out for like a year, but I just got their concealers. I've been dying to try those. They are very reminiscent of like MAC's Studio Fix. It reminds me sort of that. Is it Studio Fix? What's it called? The MAC concealer that has the pump and like way too much product comes out. You know which one I'm talking about? So let's go ahead and get started with primer. And for primer, I'm just going to use the Hourglass Mineral Veil. I need to get more. Do you see that? It's running out. I think I'm going to use my Sephora 20%. One pump of that. I don't have any new primers that I'm like dying to use. There's the new one from Too Faced, Peachy and Primed or something like that, but it's a mattifying primer and I'm not about that mattifying life. So there is the primer, and then I'm going to go in with one of the new ColourPop concealers. I don't know if I'm going to be using this correctly, because when I go in with a concealer, like a corrector, I always use like a more creamy or like an emollient one, and I feel like the formula of these is a little bit drier, like it actually sets onto the face, so I might ruin my makeup, but you guys know how I feel about this. It's like, whatever, anything for the YouTube. So this is the shade Golden. It's like probably towards the middle of the range, and I thought this would be a good one for like the darkness under my eyes. They have been crazy lately. I don't know if you guys can tell, the darkness under my eyes is intense. I'm completely broken out. I'm like a little bit like tired, out of breath. If you guys have been watching my vlogs, you know that I haven't been feeling very well. I haven't gone into detail about what's going on or anything, because even I don't know. So I do have to get some tests done and stuff like that, but it looks like it may be something kidney related. So yay. So anyway, certain medications that I've been taking, I feel like they're affecting this. And if it's not the medication, maybe it's the stress, which is why I'm breaking out. I don't know. I just always thought that like stress breakouts were in a different place. But then again, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think chin is hormonal. I don't know. I have like a ton right here, like on this part of my face, and then like a couple of really big ones on my forehead. So I know that depending on where they are, it means something, like what the connection is or whatever. I don't know. How's that looking? I feel like it didn't do a very good job at covering, but I feel like at this point, like my dark circles are so dark that I would need like a different piece of skin to cover their darkness. But yeah, the formula is actually really nice. Like I like concealers that actually set. A lot of concealers are so creamy because they don't want to be crepey or creasy that they don't actually set, and you're like, well then what's the point? For face, I'm going to use the same thing that I've been using forever and a day. It's the Naked Skin One and Done. And a lot of you guys have asked me like two things. A, why don't I use anything else right now? You know, I need to like switch it up since it's my job. But I don't know. I've been struggling a lot with my skin, and I just want to like tweak it as little as possible, or like play around with it as little as possible. And then the other question that I keep getting is, do I like this one more? Uh-oh, am I running out? Do I like this one more than the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue? Because that used to be like my favorite forever and a day. Now with the Complexion Rescue, I actually still like it a lot. The only thing with that is that because I'm tan, how long did that take? How long did it take? Like 6 minutes to get to the tan joke? Because I'm tan right now, the one that I have, it's called Buttercup, it doesn't match. And the medium from One and Done is my exact color right now that I'm tan. And so it's the one that I'm using right now. You know, it gives me just the right amount of coverage. even with these horrific breakouts. I'm actually gonna have to whip out one of my Col-Lab concealers to cover up some of these blemishes. So yeah, it gives me the right amount of coverage. It's my perfect shade. So it's just the one that we're playing with for now. But come winter time, once my tan fades, I'll probably go back to buttercup, whatever, you guys. I'm not liking this concealer. It's like, I don't know if it's good for the under eye. It's making my under eyes look super dry. They got so many great reviews though, kind of wanting to love them. Okay, so when we go in with the lighter concealer to highlight, we'll make a better decision. Okay, now we're gonna go in with a Col-Lab concealer. Here we go. It's called the No Flaws Cream Concealer. It's like a little chubby stick, and I like to go in on like blemishes or age spots or stuff like that I want to conceal. This is in this shade. I'm kind of in between shades, but I'd rather go with a little bit of a lighter one than a darker one. This is in the shade 3-4 or Sand Beige, and I'm just gonna go in where like my face is really angry at me. Oh my god, stress, am I right? Oh my god, look at this. Totally highlighting the mountain. Okay, now we're gonna do eyelid primer, and for that I'm gonna use, which one am I gonna use? Let's use Stay Don't Stray. And I like to do eyelid primer and concealer at the same time. So I'll put this on my eyelids. I don't know if I want to use the My Little Pony eyeshadow palette or the new peach mattes, like the new peachy matte ones. You know what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so we're gonna prime our eyelid. Then we're gonna go in with highlighting concealer, and I think for that, I think both of these might be too light. This is the beige 25. Let's see. Ooh, it's kind of dark, isn't it? Is that kind of dark? It doesn't, it looks light on camera, but I feel like it's too cool toned, maybe? What am I doing with my life? This one is light 20. Okay, that's more like it. That's more like it, except that's way too much. What am I gonna do with this much concealer? Holy moly. You guys like my new beauty blender? It's from the, I think it's called Summer Fling collection. I did a haul on my, in one of my vlog videos, a derm store haul. They had a 20% friends and family sale, and I got a bunch of stuff like my skincare staples, like from Drunk Elephant. I got some Bum Bum cream, and then I was like, well, I've wanted these bright, super bright beauty blenders for a long time, and I just couldn't bring myself to spend like 50 bucks on 3 sponges, even though my beauty blenders last a really long time. I was like, well, I guess they're on sale, might as well get the set. They're just so cute. I feel like when you're happy with the tools that you have, or like the stuff that you get for yourself, I don't know, it just puts you in a better mood when you need to do something like put your makeup on. I feel like my foundation looks really dark today. Does it? Is my tan fading? It better not be. Yeah, look at that. It looks like it's a totally different color. I better not be going out in daylight today. Right now we're gonna use the Sweet Peach Perfect Mattifying Loose Setting Powder infused with peach and sweet fig. Is this gonna make me smell like peach all day? Because I don't know if I'm against that. I'm gonna use my beauty blender. It's supposed to be translucent, so hopefully it is. Holy moly, it tastes good. Oh my god, it flew in my mouth and it tastes good. Am I putting powdered sugar on my face? Oh my gosh. It tastes good. This is weird. Wow. Yeah, it keeps flying into my mouth because the fan is on. That's how much I'm wasting. And it tastes good. Like it tastes like candy. You know what it tastes like? Like cotton candy. Uh-oh. And I'm putting it on my face. Uh-oh. Well, at least it's translucent. Yeah? Okay, all right. I can jive with this. This smells so sweet that I feel like if I leave it uncovered, I'm gonna find it covered in ants. You guys, oh my God, I keep inhaling it and it tastes like candy. So weird. All right, well, next thing you know, candy's gonna be edible. I mean, it's not like when you kiss someone, they don't eat your makeup. Just saying. Cochina. Well, that powder is kind of a winner, at least for now. It's kind of nice. So a lot of you guys have asked me about my gallery wall and how come I haven't put Frida up, like the lipstick that I did in collaboration with ColourPop a few years ago. You guys are like, oh, Frida's missing from your wall. And I know it's missing from my wall. It's gonna be up there, but what I wanted to do is I want to print out the newsletter that they sent out, like to announce the launch of Frida. Like I want to print it out like if it was a photograph. So I think I'm going to send it to Costco or Walgreens. I'm going to go in with the Collab Shape and Shade Ultra Fine Brow Pencil. This is kind of like an Anastasia Brow Wiz, and I use the shade Taupe. Loving this for my eyebrows lately. Like this is the only one that I've been using. Yeah, so I want to send that over to like a photography development place, either like CVS, Target, Costco, whatever. Whoever has a better deal at the time where I actually remember to do it. So I'll send that over, have it printed like a photograph, and then I'm going to pin it to a 3D like gallery wall box. I'll pin it with like some cute little pearl pins or something like that, and then I'll float the lipstick. I'll float the lipstick inside the shadow box. And I was also thinking, because I have a lot of like medallion looking Frida stuff, I'll pin one of those, like a necklace, like a Frida necklace or something, inside the shadow box as well. Because, you know, the reason I named that ColourPop lipstick Frida was because of Frida Kahlo. So it'll just be a really good reminder. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I want to put up on the gallery wall. I just need to find the time to do it. Then I'm going to go in with some clear brow gel. But yeah, time, you guys. Time is crazy. I remember growing up and being in such a hurry to just grow up. I wanted to be a grown up so bad. I wanted to just be independent and, you know, just be a grown up. For some reason, I just glorified being a grown up. And now that I am, and now that I have my own kids, and I see like how quickly time flies by, and man, it's just one of those things that's so powerful, you know? It can be so long and slow. It can be so short and fast. It's so nostalgic. It's 100% priceless. You know, it's crazy. Anyway, why am I getting all emo on you guys? So we're gonna do an underbrow highlight, and for that I'm gonna go in with the Collab Lift and Glow. It's like a highlighting pencil. It's shimmery or kind of pearlescent, but it's not like gaudy or flashy. Like it just gives a really nice like eyebrow lift. Brings a lot of really beautiful natural light to your eyes. And I like to apply it on days where like I'm not wearing any makeup. I'll just take a little bit. I'll take a little bit either like on my ring finger or directly on my face, and then I'll just like bump it out. It's a really nice cream product. It dries to a powder. Okay, now we're gonna do eyeballs. This is the Je ne sais quoi lip balm from It Cosmetics. A lot of you guys asked me about it because apparently it makes my lips look really hydrated. It's actually one of my favorites. I have it in my nightstand. I have it in my purse, in my car. Pretty sure I have one in the kitchen. I have one at my desk. I have too many. So I can't decide if I want to use the My Little Pony ColourPop palette. I think it's limited edition, so I'm scared that whenever I put this video up, it might not even be available anymore. And then there's the Too Faced just Peachy Mattes. This one, I don't know if it's limited edition actually. But can we talk about this? This needs to be all over my face. I kind of want to do like a burgundy, like a dark burgundy smoky eye type, because everything that I do is smoky. I don't know, you guys. Kind of like this. smells yummy. I wonder if it's sweet too. Anyway, I'm gonna put translucent powder on my under eyes. I'm actually gonna go in with the Laura Mercier that doesn't taste like candy, because I feel like the Too Faced one probably comes with very little product. I don't know why. It looks like it's kind of light. You know what I'm saying? Now that I bring it up, let's check. Actually, it has 1.2 ounces. The Laura Mercier has 1 ounce. My bad. I always talk out of turn, you guys. Like, God gave me a mouth and I overuse it. What's that saying? You have 2 ears and a mouth for a reason. You're supposed to use these twice as much as this. This is really pretty. If I do like a pink eye look, like pink, and then like a dark turquoise on the bottom. It's kind of fun, right? I haven't done colorful in a little bit since I did the Lisa Frank one. Oh Lord, that was kind of a mess. How about we use both? Yeah, let's just do that. So there's like a white one in the My Little Pony palette, but I don't want to use that. I'm gonna go in with this one, Peach Butter. And I'm just gonna apply a little bit of that since we already highlighted with that Col-Lab highlighting crayon, Lifton shape or something. There are so many products, you guys, that remembering the names is legit like mission impossible. And then I'm gonna go in with my Ulta switching pan, pot, whatever, to clean off my brush. And then I'm gonna go in with this peach color here. That's gonna be the transition shade. Despite this being a really soft peach color, on the skin it's translating into like a kind of a light pink. This is Applejack, in case you guys were wondering or wanted the name. Then I'm gonna go in with Flutterby. Oh yeah, Flutterby, this one here. Same brush. Put that lower, focus it more on the crease. So we're running that just slightly on the lid and the crease. So we're not bringing it up too high. Before I soil this brush, I'm going to go in with Applejack again, and I'm going to run that on the lower lash line. Ugliest expression ever. Look at my face. So we're running that on the lower lash line before we go in with that really dark turquoise shade. Okay, now clean off that same brush, and we're going to go in with this darker pink right here. And we're going to pack that on the lid. This looks like an orchid shade. This tutorial might go south. I'm gonna have to be a little bit patient, but it might go south because a color that's this pink all over the lid might make my eyes look like might make them look tender and sore, like I've been crying, as opposed to pretty. So let's see. You're gonna be patient and we're gonna try it out, but we might have to like top it off with a different shade. Go back in with this pale dusty pink and focus that right on the crease. I'm going back in with this big fluffy blending brush, an Applejack, and just doing like a soft run over all these shades. You know, there is, came with these Super Shock shadows. So let's see if any of these would look cute on top, so it doesn't look so, oof, you know what I'm saying? How does this one look? I don't know. Ooh! There's this other one that looks almost identical to Hope from my Metamorphosis collection. Mine was broken, but it's just a color shock shadow, so you could just like kind of push it back in. So maybe this one? Yeah, that looks better. We'll pop that all over the lid. These are cool because they don't fall all over your face. It's like a creamy shadow. That looks really pretty actually. That actually looks really pretty. This color shock shadow is called Cherries Jubilee. The other one is Posy, but we didn't use that one. Super cute. Okay, now we're gonna dust off the extra powder. Okay, I'm gonna go in with Just Peachy right there. We're gonna run that on the lower lash line. How does that look? Can't even tell. Maybe it doesn't have to be like a heavy lower lash line. It might have to be. I feel like my eyes are too big to just get away with just doing one side, you know? Like top or bottom. All right, so let's just go in. Let's just do it. Let's do it. You only live once, right? Let's go in with this color here. This is the color Twilight. And I'm gonna do a liner brush just to be safe. Now we're gonna go in with the Smashbox pencil called Baller and apply that to the waterline. Okay, now we're gonna go in with the Col-Lab High Rise mascara. You guys, it's so funny because I feel like when you try out a new brand, you automatically gravitate towards like the color products, like lipsticks, blushes, eyeshadow palettes, and you end up picking your favorites from those. But for me, out of all the collab products, everything that we like came out with, from like eyeshadows, primers, foundations, liquid highlighters, all the stuff that's coming out in 2018, I just can't believe that my favorite product ever is a mascara. It's one of those mascaras that like literally changes your eyelash game completely. The little tiny wand is so easy to use. And I mean, you look at it and you're like, what is that wand gonna do for my eyelashes? Like honestly, what's it gonna do? Can it do anything? Oh, it can. It's magic. The best little wand ever. I'm totally pretending that I did not get mascara on my eyeshadow. Do you guys see that? Don't worry about that smudge that's right there in the corner. It's totally gonna like confuse you, but look at those lashes. You see that? If I look down, compared to nothing over here. Isn't that crazy? Okay, I'm gonna finish my mascara off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, now we're gonna go in with bronzer, and for bronzer we're gonna do the Avon one that I haven't used in a while. This is the light bronze. I love this bronzer. I don't know why I haven't used it in a while. It's one of my favorites. Such a good drugstore bronzer too. I like it because it's just cool enough to use as a contour for my complexion, but it's also not super warm where it's gonna look orange, you know, on my skin. See how subtle it is? Well, nothing is subtle in the hands of me. Then I'm gonna go in with that same bronzer and the multitask brush from Real Techniques. Same technique that I always do is just kind of lay down the bronzer first and then I blend it out a little bit more. Then we're gonna go in with blush, and for blush I'm gonna use Dainty from MAC. It's a really beautiful, just a soft baby pink. And it's the baked kind of mineralized ones, so they're very soft. They're not too intense. They blend really nicely into the skin too, almost like they just melt into it. And just to keep up with the pink theme, we're gonna go in with the Laura Geller Charming Pink highlighter, because apparently you're going to be able to tell that it's a pink highlighter. No, I just feel like it would melt nicely with Dainty, which also has kind of like a sheen to it. I have no idea where we left off. I was on the phone for almost 2 hours, so this makeup has basically done what it needs to do on my face. Now we're gonna finish off the look with some lips. And for lips, I'm a little conflicted because we already have a lot happening up here. But what I think we're gonna go with is Topsy Turvy from Col-Lab. It's a matte lipstick. I was gonna do a lip liner, but I think we'll do a lipstick and then top it off with a little gloss. I'm not really feeling that lip color. I don't think it's like mauvey enough, you know? It's too nudie pink. We need options. Let's try this one. This is Binge Worthy. This is a satin as opposed to a matte, and it's a little more mauve. So let's just put a little of that on. Kind of dark, but I think it works, right? Kind of like it. Should I still put gloss on top? What do you think? Do we like it? Let's try whatever. This is one of my favorite glosses. It reminds me a lot of Giggle from Chanel, which is like my favorite lip gloss of all time. So what do we think? That's pretty, isn't it? I'm like, is this my new favorite lip combo? Anyway, so that is it for this Get Ready With Me using new products. Definitely loving that Too Faced setting powder. It's really nice. It's a little weird that it tastes good. That just bothers me a little bit. I feel like I'm putting food on my face. But aside from that, I really like it. The ColourPop concealers, so far, I'm liking them less than I'm actually liking them, but I will see how they hold up throughout the day. Not necessarily a fan of this eye look that I came up with, but the My Little Pony palette is super cute. So if you guys are collectibles or it's nostalgic for you, it's probably a good investment. But I do absolutely love this palette. It's the Just Peachy Mattes from Too Faced. If you guys love peachy colors or like burgundy maroonish shades and matte eyeshadows, I know I'm gonna get a ton of use out of this palette. But other than that, I will list and link all the products in the description box below. I'm not going out with this makeup and this shirt on, by the way. I'm definitely gonna change my shirt. I'm gonna make it a little bit more cohesive. Make it match, or rather, not necessarily match, just make it not be so clashy. So like I said, all of the products will be listed and linked in the description box below. And I think that's it, guys. You know what to do. If you found this video useful, entertaining, or learned something, please give me a thumbs up or subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, this coffee break is over. Bye, guys.